Hello, angels. Long time no see. So I've had a lot of time to reflect, and I have one very important question to ask you. Are you ready? It's a good one. How are you interpreting your life? Honestly, I should have ended the video at that, but we're gonna keep going. Is it a meaningless inconvenience, or is it a God-given gift? I'll tell you a secret. It's not the first one. The answer to this question predicts your entire future. If you view your life as this major inconvenience that just sort of happened, you're going to make decisions that reflect that belief. Now, I don't know all of the laws of the universe, but I do know one thing, and that is that magic exists. And if you don't believe me, then explain how we were non-existent before this life. Okay, like actually think about it. We have 207 bones. I can see you, or you can see me. You understand exactly what I'm saying, and I'm just spewing sound. I'm also transforming my thoughts into words, and you can hear them and understand what I'm saying. But here's the thing about that is you're also interpreting them based off of your beliefs. So the way I'm relaying a message is not going to be the same way you're hearing the message, though the words that I'm using are familiar words to you. Basically, what I'm saying is your life is up to you and how you view it. And you're either aligning with magic or you're not. There really is no in between because one is keeping you from the other. In the same way where fear and faith cannot exist at once because they are two different states. You can experience both of the states within a short period of time. However, you cannot feel both of them at the same time. It is ultimately a choice that we make in the moment based on our circumstances and what we're feeling and what's around us that lead us to the idea of what we want to feel in that moment. So that's pretty cool because like you can actually create whatever you want to. With that logic, you can live on your highest timeline right now. Honestly, if you have come across this video, you probably are on your highest timeline because this is only going to reach people that want to get that far. Because I don't believe in coincidences. If we're meant to see each other, we are meant to be best friends. And that's just that. You can't convince me otherwise. If you have gone this far in the video, you kind of care about what I'm saying. And that's like bestie material. So interpretation is extremely important. How you interpret your relationships, how you interpret the things you learn, how you interpret the things that God puts in front of you is extremely important to your life. So just because you perceive something to be true doesn't mean it's actually true. It just means you're interpreting it as the truth. So what's cool about that too is most people will probably call it delusional. And it's actually just reality. Do we really believe that God just put us here for no reason? Or do we believe that it's even possible, just a teeny little bit, that we were meant to live a fairy tale? We were meant to live this awesome life that seems too good to be true by just deciding that we deserve it. And it really is as simple as that, because once you believe that and you really because once you believe that, you start to make decisions in your everyday life that reflect that belief back to you. And you'll notice that it reflects in your relationships and you make an impact not only on yourself, but other people around you, which is going to circle back to you too. So, anyways, this rabbit hole is what led me to recording this video today for you. Communication is extremely important because we could be interpreting something entirely different. However, we want to meet in the middle somewhere, right? We all want to be in harmony. We all want world peace. Is that not the ultimate goal? Maybe my understanding is going to help your understanding, and you reach an idea that I haven't had, and we kind of just like balance out in that way. Otherwise, we get stuck in loops sometimes. If we were meant to be the only person in the world, it would just be us. You know what I mean? So the fact that other people exist is proof that we all have something valuable to offer. Sometimes it is just our words and our thoughts and our beliefs, because that is what's going to help us like elevate our understanding and increase our knowledge. And this is where I think books like the Bible or any other book from any other religion is important, because they're stories that are recorded to elevate understanding within our creator, within our universe. Truly, it is important to want to understand where we are. More so, why. It is in my heart that God is telling me to tell you that it's up to you to create the belief of why. And you do this in your everyday life by how you treat yourself, how you treat the people around you, what you think about, what you stop yourself from thinking about. Every day we're given the option to start over. That also gives us the option to let go of the past. And some days, it's not as easy as it sounds, because the past creeps up and it's some crazy stuff, because we've had to go through things to become the person we are right now. To stay at the frequency of elevation, we must acknowledge how far we have ascended. But it is important to remember that we are growing and we are not once who we used to be. I believe too, that's why seasons are so important. That's why trees and flowers die in the wintertime, because the springtime too shows that you can be alive again after, moments of death. Because it truly is a beautiful thing to be able to grow again after literally damn near dying. And if that's not magic either, I don't know what is, because that's just insane. I mean, literally, if you think about it, everything in our life is magic, and we are just so it's just so normal to us that we're just like, okay, yeah, what's new? I'm depressed, whatever. No, I get it, because we're human, and the promise of more would involve depression and all these negative feelings, because without these negative feelings, we truly couldn't appreciate the positive feelings. So there's nothing wrong with that and feeling those bad things, because that helps you elevate as well. However, I do believe that we overlook magic every single day of our lives. And it's in the simple words of what we say and how we understand each other. Even you see me right now, and you probably live if not 1,000 miles away from me, on the other side of the world. And you're probably seeing this at a different time, which is also still now. Yeah. See, some crazy stuff. We've got a lot to talk about. Regardless, I just wanted to come on here and express my gratitude for my life, and to remind you to express gratitude for yours as well, and to also be intentional with the way you interpret your life and the things around you and how you see things. And we can always change it. You're never truly permanent in where you are. There's a reason you are not a tree, right? There's a reason you are a human with these thoughts and this drive and this ability to create. Whether or not you choose to interpret it this way, your life is a gift. So if you forgot that, I really hope that I am able to remind you of that. If you don't believe in God or whatever, just don't forget to thank yourself for coming as far as you have. It took a lot to get here, truly. You have to choose how you want to interpret this life, because if you don't, someone else is going to do it for you. And trust me, you probably don't want that. Unless it's me. I got you. But that's also another thing. If your life is solely based on how someone else interprets your life, that is a you problem. and I hate to be the one to tell you this. No, actually, I love to be the one to tell you this because it's not a bad thing. It's acknowledgement so that you can level up. Like, there is no losing, you guys. If you're learning something, you're winning. And that's awesome. Because no matter what, the common denominator of everything in your life is you. If you go through life trusting yourself, you're on the right path. If you don't, well, that's step one. Make good decisions. Decisions that your future self is going to be proud of you for, and that your past self would look up to you for. And sometimes it doesn't sound that easy, but that's what I'm here for. Anyways, it was lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well. Maybe we'll hang out again, if you're lucky.